Folks, Jade with KnifeJoy, just in from the road, and I want to talk to you about Medford Knives. So a little bit of history on the company and Greg himself. He grew up fascinated with martial arts and weapons and things like that. We had a good conversation about that a couple of years ago. Joined the Marine Corps, served in, it was Desert Storm, right? The Gulf War, the first one, in the early 90s. Was there for that. Went back to his, I guess you call it his hometown of Phoenix, Arizona, and started working in the aerospace industry. And then I want to say the official start date for the company is 2009. Could have been 2008, but I think it's 2009 is when he said he needed to start making tools that he wanted and that he could rely on, and he thought that other people would appreciate as well. So that's when Medford Knives officially started. So we're going to talk about a couple of their models. One of their flagship models is the Praetorian. And the Praetorian comes in a couple different versions, actually a couple different sizes, and then a couple of different configurations as well. So this one has G10 scales on it with a titanium liner lock. And one of the things he's known for is building, we'll call them slightly oversized or upsized knives that are basically bomb-proof. You can't hurt these things. They're going to last you a lifetime. In fact, they come with a lifetime warranty. So the Praetorian here with the G10 scales, and sometimes he'll do some machining on them, logos or the flag. This one's got a hand-ground, hollow-ground Tonto blade, and then a stamped metal, stamped titanium pocket clip there. Oversized pivots, durable hardware, titanium glass breaker backspacer on that one. And his opening system, he has a couple different versions, but a lot of them have this thumb slot, not a cut all the way through the blade, but an indentation on both sides so you can open it left or right-handed. Maybe it's easier with my right than my left. And then the lock stop, the pivot back there, a durable stop lock system as well. And then onto the Praetorian Genesis T. So slightly scaled down version from the full-size Praetorian. And this one's got a couple other unique features on it. So similar slot there in the blade to open. Also a hand ground, hollow ground Tonto blade. This one comes in a frame lock. So the titanium frame of the knife is also the lock bar there. This one has the Vulcan and Scorched Earth finish. So a couple of exclusive items that we have at KnifeJoy, which is kind of cool. It makes for a cool look. And then this one has the machined clip on the back side there, on the pocket side. So slightly scaled down version, frame lock with the titanium frame, machined clip, the Genesis T. And then we're going to go down to the Praetorian Slim. Probably the easiest of the Praetorians to carry in your pocket when it, skinnier both on depth and width. Also in a frame lock, so a titanium frame lock there. Similar opening system with the slots on both sides. Stamped titanium clip there. Lock bar over travel stop there as well. And then no glass breaker back spacer. Totally easy to say. Try it at home. So no back spacer on that one, and a slightly thinner blade. He does all kinds of different blade steels, some tool steels, some crucible steels, some stainless and all that. So they come in different options that way as well. And this one is also a hand hollow ground blade, but not in the Tonto configuration. And then we have another Praetorian Slim. So two different handle finishes on that. That's another thing to look for, right? The hand finished, hand jimped on both sides of that. And then this one, the machine finish, but same features. Titanium frame lock, stamped titanium clip, large pivot, which is an important element to that, and then the slot openings on both sides. Definitely one of the more carryable ones of his if you've got skinny jeans like I do. All right, they're not really skinny jeans, but... Okay, so next model I want to talk about is the 187. I'm not sure if that's named after the California Penal Code section. It might be. You can look that one up. We've got this one in a couple different finishes for you here. Vulcanized drop point blade with that hand hollow grind. And then hand texturing on the titanium handles on both sides. And that's a really cool purple. It's almost hard to see the cool depth of that purple anodized on that. And then slightly different opening system on this one. So a thumb hole all the way through that slot, but also in the titanium frame lock, machined titanium clip there, and anodized as well. So durable titanium frame lock, and it's a thicker, this is a thicker one. And we were talking about the Slim earlier. This is back to a little bit of a thicker knife, but not quite as we'll call that tall, that dimension there. Some jimping on the back side of the blade there for your thumb rest. And then like any other frame lock, one of the nice things about that is the more you squeeze it to use it, the more you actively engage that lock. It makes it a little bit more secure that way. And then the other 187 we have, also hand sculpted on both sides of the titanium. And then with a black blade, same thumb slot opening, similar hollow ground spear point blade on that. Machined clip with a different anodized color. And all that, nice thing about all the hardware there is anodized and a different color as well, so it kind of stands out with the black pivot there. So what do you get with the Medford packaging, right? They come in some kind of box, different sizes depending on the knife. You're gonna get, the new styles come with the zippered, padded, really durable padded pouch. And you get a little bit of paperwork. So you're gonna get a certificate of creation and authenticity, and it's got Greg's stamp there. The date that it was, I believe that's the date it was made. You're gonna get one of their logo patches. And then, I didn't even know this until today, until I was prepping for this, the care and warranty card. So it talks about all the things for your care and the warranty that it comes with. And it's got a beautiful picture of Greg right there. Good, good head model shot there. So with that overbuilt, durable, bomb-proof knife, you get a lifetime warranty with it. So you're never gonna hurt this thing, and if you do, they're gonna fix it or replace it or anything that's damaged and defective on that. So once again, Medford Knives, based out of Phoenix, Arizona. All their stuff is made in-house in USA. And we're proud to have a large selection of their stuff on our website at KnifeJoy. Thanks, folks.